be just a little bit better than they are right now. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm understanding people probably scratching your heads like, really, Dad? Out of the 0-3 Bears, out of the 0-3 Vikings, out of the 1-2 Chargers, out of all of those other teams, you said the Jacksonville Jaguars are your surprise team that you thought that will probably do better? Yes. I honestly thought that, because the way that Jacksonville was having that momentum at the end of last year, man, it was like, whoa, Jacksonville finally might have made it over that hump. Finally might have shown that change of head coach really helped them out tremendously. It's going to help Trevor Lawrence out. It's going to help that offense out. And that's what we was thinking. We also had the Jacksonville Jaguars winning that division. I know I did. And I understand, yes, it's early in the season. I totally get it. But at the same time, I would thought they would do better than what they are. Because what they are, 1-2 right now. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 1-2. And like I said, yes, I understand we going into week 4. We still got a nice length of a season to go. But I felt like Jacksonville, they just lost last Sunday to the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans, who's the team that's trying to establish who they are, is trying to figure out what type of culture that D'Amico Ryans is going to bring to that organization. That's the same team that lost to my beloved Ravens on week 1. Now, it wasn't no blowout. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't no landslide. But at the same time, it's the Houston Texans that's really trying to figure out who they are. And we all thought, at least I thought, that the Jacksonville Jaguars found out who they were last year. When they went toe-to-toe with the Chargers in the playoffs last year, when they knocked them out, and everybody rooted against the Jaguars. Everybody was hopping on the Chargers because the Chargers was the high-powered team. Justin Herbert is that quarterback that's in that top tier of probably top 5 or top 10 quarterbacks right now. So we already thought, Trevor Lawrence, he's just the guy that came for Clemson that won a couple championships with Clemson, and he hasn't really translated for him yet. But it showed that now. I'm not saying that Trevor Lawrence had the best season last year. Now, Trevor Lawrence did have up and down. Trevor Lawrence wasn't the top quarterback as I'm thinking. I still believe that he's in that top 10 to 15 range, maybe. And it's like, it's no disrespect. I'm probably just kind of putting him down just a little bit, but he's up in that top 10 range, maybe. Around that 12th, 13th quarterback in the league, possibly. So I expect more from Trevor Lawrence, especially coming in this year. I said, he's under that system, a full training camp, a full year. He has no excuses, and he should be way better than what he was last year. But the simple fact that Trevor Lawrence right now is a 64.6% completion. He's thrown 736 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he's been sacked 6 times.